take note of who believes Kanye is fighting the Illuminati. These are the people that you can sell pyramid schemes to.
Oh my gosh. Well, welcome back to Boozy Plays.
That's just funny. I don't care who you are.
All right. We've talked. I think we've talked about this on here before about how I love like conspiracy theory stuff.
Yes.
It's just I just laugh at it. Now granted, there is some stuff that certainly not like the Kanye stuff. So let me be very clear. Definitely don't. I'm not. I think Kanye's an idiot. I'm definitely not in agreement with the statements that he's made about the Jewish people. But like, I just find some of the conspiracy theory stuff to be so freaking hilarious. Yeah, I started following this guy on TikTok recently. He's like, man, Kanye's telling the truth. He's talking about these things that nobody lets us talk about. Blah, blah, blah. I'm just like, all right, bro.
All right, bro.
It's, yeah. Oh, no, I didn't need 5 of these, do I? I think it's just 4. 4.
Somebody that I know on Facebook said something about conspiracy stuff the other day, and I was like, I don't know if I've ever heard this one. See if I can find it really quick. The person shall remain nameless. I'm not doxing anyone.
You doxed yourself earlier, talking about your shuffle.
Oh yeah, but see, I don't care about any of that. I'm not that interesting.
Not that interesting. That's hilarious.
No one. I don't have anything. You know, like.
Yeah. If anyone wants to steal my identity, have at it.
Have at it.
Yeah, you'll just incur a lot of debt and disappointment.
And disappointment and invites to high school reunions that won't be any fun to go to, I assure you. Did you ever go to any of your high school reunions?
I did, actually. It's kind of funny because I am night and day different from when I was in high school. That's not a flex or anything. It's just how it is. But like, yeah, I'm very, very different. And like, I went back to my first high school reunion, and they had this like, you know, kind of like how in the yearbook and stuff they had like the, you know, most likely to succeed and funniest student and whatever, you know, those things.
Yeah,
they kind of did that at the reunion, and I won the award for the one person who's changed the most or whatever. And at the time I was like, oh, okay. So I was kind of surprised when I got it. But then like after talking to people the rest of the evening, I was like, oh wow, yeah, I definitely should have won this.
I definitely should have won this.
Yeah, it's
you know what? I did deserve this trophy.
Yeah, exactly. Well, you didn't get me anything. I don't even think it was a trophy. I think it was like a printed piece of paper or something like that.
All I got was this stupid T-shirt.
All I got was I would have taken a T-shirt. That would have been pretty cool. I'm all about.
So
T-shirts.
I found the post.
Okay.
The only conspiracy theory I give a shit about is the one where the Titanic didn't sink. The Olympic, and then in parentheses says switch names with Titanic, did sink, and White Star did it on purpose. It's fascinating. I have no idea what this person is talking about.
White
the Titanic
Star, huh?
not sinking, and instead it was a ship called the Olympic, is what I'm gathering.
I've never heard that before.
Can't say that I have either.
Dude, I'll tell you, I mean, in the vein of all these conspiracy theories, I have really gotten into this YouTube channel. This guy's called Wendigoon. Have you ever heard of him?
Wendigoon? No, I have not.
Yeah, Wendigoon, like Wendigo, but Wendigoon. He talks about like, I want to say even he has like it's like the conspiracy theory iceberg I don't know if you've heard of these iceberg videos that people will do where it basically, it's like a huge, super deep dive on a topic. And anyways, he has like a 8 or 9 hour conspiracy theory iceberg video that like talks about like every conspiracy theory imaginable. And like some of them have, you know, more credibility to them than others. Obviously, some of them are like, oh, seriously. And some of them are like, oh, wow, man. And it's a common like thread in his comment section where people will joke about how, you know, oh, and like the video, you're watching the video, and then in the comments it's like, and then Wendigoon's body was found with 5 self-inflicted gunshot wounds. You know, but no, seriously, like he's released videos on stuff that's like, he has one about the Kennedy assassination that's like, whoa, man, like so many things that like, it's just fascinating. But anyways, he also has some really batshit crazy stuff too. And he doesn't present it in a way that like he believes it or anything. It's more just like, hey, this is a thought that's out there. I'm just telling you about it.
I'm just telling you about it.
You ought to check him out sometime. It's very, very entertaining. And his channel is definitely right. I will say, of all the YouTube channels I've discovered in the last year, he's probably the most entertaining one.
Huh. And he's a YouTuber?
Yep. Wendigoon. And what's hilarious is I started talking about him and my son's like, oh yeah, my son already knew about him. I'm like really the uncool dad right now.
God, Dad, you're so lame.
So freaking lame. My kids
got 2 million subscribers.
It was funny because I was watching one of his videos the other day and it was at 1.99. And then
he's got some catching up to do if he wants to catch us.
Yeah, for sure. Oh man, those Boozy Plays boys over there, beer o'clock. They're cleaning house on YouTube.
They are really making a name for themselves over there.
Hey, we just hit 40 subscribers. Hey-o.
Legions of followers. Do you hear that?
We are hot shit.
So that would explain why all the scantily clad women are around my house right now.
Yeah, that's right. Pyong. But yeah, I don't know how I got off topic. But anyways, yeah, conspiracy theories. I love them. They're so entertaining. There have been a few like the Kennedy thing, and I don't even know that that's necessarily a conspiracy theory. I think it's just more that like when you really look into that subject, you realize that there's a lot of things that were just absolutely pooched in the investigation. Where it's like, wow, okay, like so much evidence just randomly goes missing and all these other different things. It's just like, wow, okay. I don't know that I would necessarily put that up there with a conspiracy theory or anything, but
right.
Pretty interesting stuff though if you're into all that crap.
I am, you know, it's kind of like I'm like selective about my crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I get
like
that.
some, like, yes, you said some of them, I mean, obviously are out there. Like,
oh yeah, totally.
The Hollow Earth stuff and all of that.
Well, and pretty much anything Kanye says, I think I would put
and pretty much anything Kanye says. Yeah, but like some of them are interesting, and I mean, it's crazy to me how like, you know, we've been on this earth for as however old that we are, and yet if somebody still presents us with a heavily edited video that just supports what they want us to think, we will still buy into it without thinking objectively about the other side. You know what I mean? Like, it still happens after all this time. They still get me. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And then people are like, well, I don't know. Did you research any of this? Well, no, but it was on the video that I watched. And they're like, well, you know, that doesn't really help you at all, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess. But still, it's just funny to me how, you know, edited video and stuff can really sway you.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
On a specific way.
I think of like all these revelatory videos that were released by people under duress or like upon threat of their lives, like back at the beginning of the pandemic, that later were like proven to be total bullcrap. It's just like people were like, this is the truth, man. This is what they don't want us talking about. You know, it's like that sort of deal. So yeah, the thing you have to understand, people, is that YouTube is made for entertainment, and just like us, they thrive on clicks, and whatever's going to get clicks, that's what those people are going to do.
Right.
Shop. Let's upgrade our shop. Been a shite ton of money, but that's okay because the shop's going to be pimping.
Like, reminds me, like, what's the media like channel like this? My inner Sarah Silverman in that one commercial with Uber Eats that she has. Where
Talking about
like,
selling feet pics.
Yeah, she's like, I mean, how does one even do that? Find out at bignaturaltoes.net.
Right.
Every time I it's like, that's like an Adam and Steve joke. Be like, who would want to watch or see an OnlyFans of two nerds who played video games in their late 40s or early 40s? Find out at
right.
onlynerds.com, you know, or whatever.
Onlynerds.com. And yeah, let's do that. Yeah. Oh, I don't have enough for that. Right. Hold on. There we go. Back over there. Do this, and then we'll do that.
And a little bit of that.
Oh, you could get with this? You could get with that. You could get with this, so you could get with that.
This is the content that you're here for, folks.
That's right. Oh, why did I go up in here? This is where I meant to go. Sale box. The sale box is great to get rid of all the worthless crap. You just drop it in there. People give you, like, they pay like half price for it or whatever, but you can just bang, 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 and load a whole bunch of garbage in there.
I guarantee you there's 8 copies of Skate or Die for the NES in that bin.
Or Silent Service.
Golgo 13. There's 5 of them in there.
Hoops.
Yes.
What else? Let's fill that.
Skate or Die is always the iconic one for me.
Really?
Anytime that there has been any type of bargain bin Nintendo games, there is at least 8 Skate or Dies in there.
Okay, let's see if we can come up with like a top 10 of NES. Right. Like,
I'll start writing them down.
Common titles. So, or that, yeah, like the ones that you find in your standard bargain bin or something like that. Yeah. Yeah, yes. Or in abundance, or like you go to a garage sale if they have NES games, this is definitely one of them. Or you go to a retro shop and they got one priced at like $4 or something because there's a billion of them, like that.
Any Madden game ever,
right?
You know, like
except Madden was not on NES, no. But I get what you're saying.
Right.
So okay, so we already had Skate or Die.
Yeah, I bought Hoops.
Silent Service.
Yes. Do you agree with Golgo 13?
I'll agree with Golgo 13 as well, yes. Which is a shame because that's actually a really cool game. But I think it's just a common one. And you gotta squash that grasshopper. I always have to kill those little guys, and I have to point it out to you as well. Okay.
While it's popular, I don't think that the original Super Mario Brothers Duck Hunt combo falls into the same category.
Yeah, because that was a pack-in game, you know.
Yeah, and we're also kind of like talking about like your classic sneezers that nobody really liked to play. Let's be honest.
Hey, I loved Skate or Die. I played the shit out of that game.
Oh man. Man, what are some other ones?
You gotta come up with one. I've already got more than you on the board.
Do you now?
Yeah. You're writing them down, aren't you?
Yes, I have 4.
4, okay. So what I say?
Have Golgo 13 and Skate or Die. You have Hoops and Silent Service.
Oh, okay. Bases loaded then.
All right. What about Legacy of the Wizard?
I don't know about
it's not that. I guess it's not really that common.
Time Lord.
I've never played or heard of Time Lord.
Really? Oh, I bet if you looked up the box art, you would be like, oh yeah, that's in every bargain bin.
Oh, that piece of shit.
It may be great for all I know. I've never played it. I just know that it's like in every bargain bin I've ever looked at of NES games.
Oh wow, what a box art. No, I've never seen this game
Seriously?
before.
Wow, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, Time Lord's absolutely in there. You bastard. I hate these guys because they can curve their little wind
What about
thingy.
Wizards and Warriors?
Yeah.
No?
Oh, I don't know that let me say this. I don't know that I think of it as a bargain bin game, but it's definitely like super common. So that in and of itself may be enough to qualify it as one of those. I think this is kind of cheap to say this, but Bases Loaded 2.
We're reaching. We're reaching. If we're going to the direct sequels.
Well, no, I mean that's a legit title though. That's what I'm saying here. That's another one that you see in like everyone. Another one, Wheel of Fortune. I feel like I see Wheel of Fortune everywhere. Let's see what's down. Is this one of the good ones? Oh, it's one of the poopy ones.
If you guys know, what's your version? Anyone watching the video right now, if you have any additions to the bargain bin NES conversation, please feel free to leave us a comment.
Yeah, leave them in the comments. I want to hear from you guys what your bargain bins are. I think it's crazy that Time Lord. I mean, because yeah, Time Lord is like absolutely every bargain bin. Oh, get out of here.
I'm looking up. It's not that like I haven't seen them. I just, it's like when you are like trying to think of something super specific, and it's like you can't think of anything, but like you have examples. I'm like, if I just type in bargain bin NES titles, I'm sure something will come up here.
Oh man, see, I've got another one, but I'm not trying to run the scoreboard up on you.
Run it up, man.
Adventures of Bayou Billy.
Oh, that one for sure is in there. That game is ball-bustingly hard.
Yeah, apparently the Japanese, it's one of those that's kind of reversed. Like the Japanese version is apparently a lot easier than
easier to, yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, Hogan's Alley.
Hogan's Alley.
Yes. Cool. I've seen a millions Hogan's Alley.
Super Glove Ball.
Super Glove Ball? I've never even heard of that.
That's a freaking Power Glove game, but it's also in every bargain bin, though.
I was going to ask you if you ever had one, but then I remember your magnet literally has you wearing one.
Yeah, I have one now, but I never had one as a kid. My stupid parents.
Yeah, aren't you glad to know that they kind of suck though? Because then now you didn't really miss out on anything as a kid.
For sure. Yeah, it looks cool as hell, but yeah, it absolutely sucks. I've actually played with it, and it is awful.
Yeah, I'm sure. I thought the Wii was bad with the motion detect and shit. Can't imagine how it was in the late 80s.
Yeah. Here's another one. Golf.
Oh, just an NES Golf?
Yep, just the one with Fat Mario on the front.
We played that together. You kicked my ass.
No, we played NES Open, which is worse, I think.
I could have swore we had the one with the Mario character.
Well, okay, Mario is also in NES Open, but like the Mario on Golf is like Fat Mario. Like it's not the regular Mario. It's like Mario. It's like what Mario would look. It's
Golfer Mario.
Mario when he's like all washed up from saving the Mushroom Kingdom and he's like ready to just retire in peace. Like, that's the Mario that you get in Golf.
It's just ready to retire in peace.
Can you blame him after all the saving he's had to do?
Wow, there was an NES game, Gilligan's Island.
Yep.
Wow, I never played that.
Yep.
Man,
So,
going back to games that I love that you hate. Remember when I tried to get you to play that boat game for the NES, and you humored me, and then you were like, we were like 3 races into it, and you absolutely hated it. Boat
uh,
Eliminator
no,
or
Eliminator Boat Duel.
Eliminator Boat Tool. That game's awesome. I
Yeah.
stand by that.
Well, I think I got a lot more frustrated at it because like you were really good at it and I had never played it before.
For
I wasn't real
once
happy
it
at just
was
getting
like that.
wrecked.
Usually I always play the retro games with you, and I'm playing some childhood classic of yours like ice hockey that I've never played, and you just like
Oh
run
man,
shop on
ice
me
hockey
over
is
there.
so freaking good, dude. Hey, that's your own damn fault for not playing like one of the best NES games.
That's your fault.
Sucks to suck.
We were talking on stream the other night about Pilot Wings.
Oh, Pilot Wings. Pilot Wings,
like,
Pilot Wings is one of those games where like I will curse up a storm playing that game, but there's something about it that I just love at the same time. It's such garbage, but I also love it.
We were talking about how like it's one of those games where like when you rented it as a kid, you were so pissed off because it wasn't fun at all. But now that you're an adult, you're like, I kind of find it challenging and relaxing at the same time.
Well, I've streamed it a while back, and I got all the way to the point. Oh, look, there's a scorpion. Crunch. You're like,
that's fine. You can kill the scorpions. I don't give a shit about that. Was it Pilot Wings 64?
No, not 64. I've never played 64. Pilot Wings 64. I mean, I've played the Nintendo 64 before, even though I think it's crap. But no, I got all the way to the helicopter stage. It's like the last stage, I think, of Pilot Wings.
Wow. I definitely didn't get that far.
Yeah, you have to go on like a rescue mission, and it's freaking hard, dude. It is really hard.
That was like one of the games that I would, before I had my N64, when we rented the N64 from Blockbuster.
Mm-hmm. Boy, yeah, renting a console, that was a crazy time.
What a time to be alive, right?
Yep.
Whenever we would get lucky enough to find an NES available to rent, we would get the system, but all the good games would be gone. So we would end up with Pilot Wings 64. Like super stoked to have the system. Here's a dog turd to play. But, now that I'm older, I've been like, you know what? I feel like I could get down on some Pilot Wings 64. Sounds interesting. Intriguing.
No GoldenEye, no Diddy Kong Racing. Pilot Wings 64.
Pilot Wings 64, man.
And we liked it.
And we liked it. Yeah, so it was just funny how like some games would not be very fun to you as a kid, but as you are older, you would find a new appreciation for them.
Yeah, I don't know where my whole freaking Pilot Wings thing came from, but like there's something about that game that is just like it draws me in. I don't get it. It makes no sense.
Because there's always a better landing.
I guess. Well, and it's also there's so much stuff about that game that is so freaking stupid too. I think it's just goofy. That's what I like about it too. Is it's just like, oh man. It's such a dumb game. I mean, there's nothing about that makes me be like, oh, Pilot Wings. Yeah, that's a... Shigeru Miyamoto was at the peak of his craft, with that game or anything. But, I don't know. Pilot Wings is just so doofy and ridiculous. My favorite thing about it. It's like a crappy movie that you watch ironically to laugh at. That's Pilot Wings with me. Oh shit, almost died there. Oh fuck. Hold on. Gotta kill this guy. Can't die. I'm 9 hit points from death.
He's telling me to hold on. I ain't even saying anything.
Okay, do I have... Oh, I didn't bring any more freaking potions?
Thought you were Big Daddy Posh.
No. Oh, wait, no, hold on. I can still use my pendant. We're gonna pendant out of here.
That's our podcast band, Big Daddy Post, featuring Itchy Nipple Season.
Itchy nipple. Oh, I don't have enough money. Oh, hold on. Let's do this. Shite. Broken katana. That's not gonna be worth that much, anyways. Oh, that was just enough. Hell yes. Okay, let's. I'm trying to use this thing. Use it. Do I need to move? Ah, shit. Yes. I was an idiot. I need to get more potions when I go back in here. My bad. My bad.
He was at the height of his career when he made Pilot Wing.
Peak of his craft. I like how when you're on this screen, you can still hear your bleepies.
I see. I can't hear any bleepies.
Oh, you don't hear the bleepies? Maybe your things.
I don't.
I bet the noise filter on freaking Discord is probably filtering it out for you.
Thanks, Discord.
Thanks, Discord. Not in here.
Why can't you block it out like Lloyd Braun?
Dude, I have been watching so much Seinfeld lately. It is ridiculous.
Dude, what about that pullover I sent you?
The pullover?
The Newman pullover?
Oh, yeah, that was pretty cool.
Oh my god. I wanted to see how much they were wanting for it.
Mm-hmm.
And I clicked on it and it said like website not found.
Yeah, it's that's what's hilarious. Did you see it on Facebook?
Yeah.
Yeah, Facebook, you get that crap all the time where it's like, hey, buy this thing, and then you click on it, and it's like, this is a suspicious link or something like that.
Yeah, right.
It's so ridiculous.
It's like, man, the Seinfeld copyright police have shut that one down already.
Yeah. The
episode I watched this morning while getting ready for work was, oh god. It was the one where, like, Jerry has, like, they talk about how pathetic George is, and Elaine has the friend that could, like, she's also bitter and doesn't find, or can't find anybody. It ends up being, like...
And they do it in the kitchen, George.
Yeah. It was that one.
I just watched that one the other day. Literally when you called, made the Discord call for tonight, I was watching the one where Frank goes to... the nail place with Elaine and speaks Korean.
Oh, the Korean?
Yeah.
That was such a good episode, though. That's definitely like a top 10.
Good Lord, anything with Frank is always great. I mean, seriously, is there an episode that features a lot of Frank Costanza that's not good? No. I think not.
Hoochie Mama!
Hoochie Mama!
That whole scene.
You want a piece of me?
Everything. Yeah, that's so funny to me. Also, I started watching Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Oh, that's lately. So good too. Oh my god.
I just love Larry David. I just think he's hilarious.
Yeah.
And there was a part in one of the episodes where somebody's telling Larry to go fuck himself. And they mention like that he's got like $475 million or something. And so I was like, I wonder if that's true. So me being the person that I am, Googled Larry David's net worth.
Person that I
am. What do you think Larry David's net worth is?
$600 million.
$400 million.
Really?
Can you believe that?
That's wild.
Like when when Netflix acquired the rights to stream Seinfeld, he made like a crazy amount of money.
Oh, I'm sure.
And then it happened again when Hulu got the streaming rights for Seinfeld.
Yeah. On
top of all of his other earnings that he made when the show was popular. You know, so it's like amazing how like royalties and stuff like that must work. Like, can you imagine? Like, he's so happy he negotiated the contract.
No, right?
You know, like with the way that it was. Because could you imagine if it wasn't negotiated that way and like he only made like $1 million, and that was all he ever saw from it. You know what I mean? Like, because that happens to people with like their creative stuff. Like, they don't. You would think that they would be super rich from it, but they really like only got like a piece of it. This tree is kicking your ass.
Yeah, really. He hasn't started the whole roll thing yet. Oh, here we go. Oh, fuck you! Oh, damn it. Well, at least I barely had
400
anything.
million bucks. I was surprised by that.
Well, I was watching a thing recently, and now I can't even remember what it was, but they had said like it was insane, like the percentage of all the money that gets spent on syndicated TV shows, like of all the money that gets spent on syndicated television, like 80% of it is represented by Friends and Seinfeld.
Wow.
Yeah, something ridiculous like that. Yeah.
And like, I'm one of the people that like I did not think Friends was a very funny show.
Yeah, me neither. Probably get hate for that too.
For sure. I know. I mean, it's one of those things that you either like are
Dude,
a diehard fan or
freaking
you
love Friends. I just, oh man. I never wanted to punch a person that wasn't real as hard as I've wanted to punch Ross Geller. Like, he is an insufferable human being.
It's hard for me to go back, even though I know Seinfeld has one. It's hard for me to go back and watch sitcoms that have laugh tracks now.
Right.
And
No,
I don't know
definitely
why,
get that.
because it made so much sense in the moment.
Well, we didn't know any different. That's all that existed back then.
Right. And depending on the show, some of it was filmed before a live studio audience, so it wasn't even a track.
I like how you said the film before a live studio audience. Oh my gosh.
But yeah, like going back at it now and watching it, it's just almost like, man, it's like, this is almost cringy.
Yeah, it is pretty rough, isn't it?
It is.
Dang it, I can't find how much this thing is worth. I guess I need to put it away for now then.
Like, could you imagine if people like actually live their life like that, where they have like little cue, like punchline jokes?
This is where the funny thing is said.
Yes, like, yeah, it just seems so like unnatural to me now. It sounds weird, I know, but
well, I mean, and it's not that Seinfeld didn't do this, but like so much humor now is, well, it either goes one or two directions typically. It's either meant to be like a laugh that is like really earned, I guess is a good way of saying it. Hopefully is a good way of saying it.
yeah.
You know, as opposed to like they make a statement and then the laugh track tells people that it's something that they should be laughing at, you know.
Oh, it's funny.
Like the show, the jokes really have to kind of earn your laughter, or the other alternative is just lobbing it over the plate where it's like that's so blatantly stupid of a joke that it's like almost like dad joke sort of stuff, where it's just like anybody's gonna get that that's a joke, and because it's on TV they kind of feel like they should be laughing at it, kind of almost.
Yeah, if
tackle that bit. What did I say?
If you ever want to feel like truly uncomfortable, like YouTube one of the like type in like Friends episode with no laugh track.
Oh man, I've watched some of those and it is rough.
Man, like it makes you feel bad.
Mm-hmm.
Like like I don't even want to watch this.
Well, I know, yeah, it's like that's like, you know, the epitome of cringe humor right there, because like you see it and you're just like, oh, people really liked this. Yeah, that's insane. What was I gonna say? Oh,
and I know I'm beating up Friends, and I don't mean to, but I mean, because there's plenty of other examples with that, but yeah, just a show that has a laugh track, if you take those off, it's just the most uncomfortable thing.
Big Bang Theory is another one like that too, though.
God, I hate that show so fucking much.
Yeah. And And I think that just goes to show you, though, it's the exact same thing. You watch it without the laugh track, and it's like, oh wow,
Oof.
you realize like how badly it needs it. I don't think I've ever seen this chick. Look at this like beefy chick with the hammer. I'm kind of feeling it. Hey, girl, what are you doing after this? I'll give you a good deal.
I'll give you a good deal.
Let me show you my merchant log.
Why don't we take that in the back and get hammered, if you know what I'm saying?
Hey,
my merchant log.
want to bang me?
Enough of these innuendos. You want to bang?
Oh, this is cool. Okay, these people, now that we've upgraded our shop, people will come in and kind of give you a bounty. So this person's wanting me to kill 10 of these blade sprouts, which I'm going to do because I'm going into the forest dungeon anyways. As long as I kill 10 of them in the next 3 days, I'll get $24,000 from them. So it's like, hell yes.
Wow. That's quite the investment. So it's just extra stuff for you to get.
Yep.
Little side quests, if you will.
A little side quest, yeah. It's like it's on the same path of what you're already doing anyways, but if you do that on top of what you're doing, then you basically get that extra
You
bonus
just get
of all
paid.
that. Yeah. Because whatever they're paying you is definitely more than you would get if you just accumulated them and sold them. Here, okay, I want to show you one other thing. See these people standing in line, how it's got the little icon with the person tapping their foot?
Yes.
Like they're impatient. If you wait too long, they do the whole like, oh, I guess it's free. And then they just walk out the door with your shit. So you don't want to leave them waiting too long. My wife always says, like, you find something and there's no price tag on it. I guess it's free. Every time she says that, I'm like, please don't ever say that again.
Please don't ever say that.
I guess it's free.
I was just gonna say, like, the typical, like, the horrendous dad joke. Oh, this didn't ring up. Guess it's free.
Yep.
Please don't ever say that.
Please don't ever say
that. You know, these people need to be told that, though.
Yeah.
There's a lot of dads out there that are telling the same really bad jokes, and no one tells them that they're bad. You can't expect people to change their behavior if you don't tell them that the joke is bad.
I kind of hate that dad jokes have become like a thing. Like you say dad joke and like, oh, a dad joke. Like people know that. There shouldn't be a known thing of dad jokes. They should just be bad jokes.
They're just bad jokes.
Or be like, oh, I love dad jokes. Oh, and like, no. No. Please never say that again.
I mean, yeah, I've already been over this rant before, I'm sure, but just being in the service industry, like, there are so many of the same jokes that I hear on a daily basis that it's almost like there's a overlying notion that the person who's telling the joke knows it's terrible, but like that's what makes it enjoyable.
Yes.
But it doesn't make it enjoyable. It's still bad.
Okay, what is the worst one? The worst one. Like when people say it, it's like you almost want to just like dump their spaghetti on their head.
I don't know if it's the absolute worst one, but the first one that immediately came to my mind is, can I get you guys anything else tonight? Winning lottery numbers.
Oh, yeah, that's a bad one.
That one really makes me angry. Now, the one that's like specific to me personally is whenever I introduce myself to a table and they ask me where Eve is.
Oh my gosh. You should have said, you know what you need to do is you need
That's
to say, actually, it's Steve. And then just leave it like, wait a minute, is this guy gay and we just insulted him or something? And then just tell him some story about me and like pretend that we're a couple.
I absolutely will do that. I'll give you an update the next time it happens.
Actually, Steve is at home waiting for me to finish my shift.
He's checking out this great new YouTube series called Boozy Plays. Do you have a smartphone? I'll show it to you.
Exactly, yeah. I would be honored to be in a relationship with you, Adam.
Oh, well, thank you, Steve. I appreciate that. You know just what to say. What are you doing Friday night?
You know what? I had this whole thing the other day I was talking about on stream. I forget how it even came up, but it was like, I was basically telling people, I'm like, if you boil it down to like the most like essential of themes, the majority of really great movies are just about two dudes loving each other. It was like Shawshank Redemption, two dudes loving each other.
Yeah.
Taking the other direction, Lethal Weapon, two
Lethal
dudes
Weapon.
loving each other. That's what it's all about. Just two dudes loving each other. It's like
Bad Boys.
Bad Boys, two dudes loving each other. Exactly. That's what it's all about. You know,
Right.
You know, so screw your homophobia. It's all two dudes loving each other. That's what it's all
bros,
about.
Man, just looking out for the other bro.
Yep.
Bros before hoes. This is the way of the world.
Look at this. Another freaking mimic. What in the world?
Your egg hasn't hatched yet, huh?
Not yet, no. It's getting darn close, though. It was wiggling. I meant to point that out when we were in town a minute ago.
It was wiggling.
Yeah, it kind of wiggles as it's getting ready to hatch.
We got a wiggler.
I got a wiggler. You know, anytime anyone uses the word, this is such a stupid thing to say. Anytime anyone uses the word jiggle. Oh, gotta squash the snail.
Wow. You're a monster.
I think of the Jello Jigglers commercial with Bill Cosby. Like,
wow.
Jiggle, jiggle, jiggle those jigglers. And it's like,
Who's
wow,
jiggler?
That's a really funny song now. You think about jiggling those jigglers.
Yeah.
Yeah, Cosby, you like them jigglers jiggling, don't you?
It makes me think of an Aqua Teen Hunger Force episode with the redneck action figure.
Oh, really?
Go ahead, start the jiggling.
I don't remember that one. I haven't seen all of
It's
Aqua
a
Teen
first
Hunger Force,
season.
but oh, really?
Yeah. I used to have like the first 3 seasons on DVD.
Oh, yeah.
Like back when it was cool to do that.
That show is so funny.
And I loved that show.
Yeah.
It was so funny.
That was one of those like I had to like watch when my wife wasn't around because she hated it.
She hated it.
Oh yeah,
right?
she absolutely
So
hated it.
Squidbillies was like that for me.
Oh, so yes, I can't take Squidbillies. I never could.
I love Squidbillies, and Ashley fucking hates it.
Nah, yeah, I could never get into Squidbillies, so I'm with Ashley on that one.
Oh man, you take that back.
Chrono Trigger kind of sucks too.
Wow.
I'm kidding. It doesn't.
You
suck.
never did finish it, did you?
Nope, still haven't. Oh, there's a snail.
I'm gonna stream it, but on my overlay, I'm just gonna put a picture of you over my camera, and it'll make it look like you played the whole game and enjoyed it the entire time.
I'm like, this is such a great game.
I'm Steve Askins, and I
approve this message.
I just doxed you again. Bleep it out.
Oh yeah, I gotta bleep that shit. Oh great, now I gotta remember like where to go back in this.
Look, I can't help it. I was totally gonna go. I approve this game, and it loses a lot when I can't tell everybody your name.
It loses a lot when I can't tell everybody your name. Oh my gosh. That's the funniest thing I've ever heard. I'm just tanking this guy. There we go.
Man, he didn't even do a roly-poly.
Nope, we didn't do it.
Where's the actual boss of this place?
He's on the 3rd level. Now remember, we died, so we're starting over right now. So we're on level 1 right now. We're about to go to level 2 though.
I see.
Gotta pick up my magic wood.
I usually wake up with that.
Yeah. Don't we? Don't we all?
Don't we all?
There we go. All right, let's go.
Did you ever see Me, Myself, and Irene?
Oh, no.
Jim Carrey?
I've seen portions of it, but I never watched the whole thing.
Okay. Never mind.
Okay. All right, well, we'll talk about that maybe next time on Boozy Plays.
Cool story, huh?
Yeah, big gulps, huh? Well,
Well,
see you
see
later.
you later.
Dun, 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 dun.